Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, it's been a couple weeks since I've posted some sort of video. Um, I just wanted to come back, make a video on what to do if you've done a takeoff, maybe in Blue Beam or on screen or Plan Swift, and you kind of get this really messy export into Excel. It's going to take you forever to organize it. Um, if you've done a big takeoff, this would be, potentially hundreds and hundreds or thousands and thousands of line items. I've just kind of created this one at 37 line items. I guess that would be 34 for your benefit. Um, and so let's get started on how to organize this. First thing we're going to do, we're going to underline these titles. And so I just Alt HBB gives it a nice little underline, and then let's italicize those. Control I. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find kind of a similar box here. So let's control copy these, control paste. And all we're going to do is we're going to use, for the item, we're going to use what's called a unique function. And that's going to take every item in this list and break it down essentially into, it's going to take out all the duplicates. And so we're going to press equals, unique, open parenthesis. We're just going to drag all the way down here, close parenthesis. Boom. It's not in alphabetical order. It's just kind of I believe it's the order of each item before they duplicate. But there's all of your items without duplicates. Next, we're going to go to quantity. I like the SUMIF function, so equals SUMIF, open parenthesis. For the range, that's the name range. And so we're going to select this list again, and it's going to match whatever's in this list to whatever criteria we give it. And so comma, criteria is just the next cell over, this rubber base 4 inches, comma again, and then sum range, that's just the quantity of materials. Close parenthesis. Before we finish up here, let's give these absolute values. So this B3 to B37, F4, that way when we drag it down, it's going to keep this list where it is, C3, C37, F4, enter. And then let's just scroll up, press shift, hold the shift key down when we press the arrow down, control D, and there we go. And let's just control 1, number, use percentage separator, 2 decimal places, okay. We're going to center these, perfect. So now we know that the rubber base 4 inch, if we add all of them together, it's going to come out to 48.48 inches. And then the unit of measure, last thing we're going to do here, it's actually just going to be a VLOOKUP function. So equals VLOOKUP, open parenthesis, lookup value. That's that rubber base, comma, table array. We're going to select the entire table. And we want the unit of measure. And so that's just, if we count over here, that's column number 3. So comma, 3, comma, and then range lookup. We've talked about this in previous videos. We can either do false or 0. Close parenthesis, enter. And VLOOKUP is one of those functions where we don't need to actually put the absolute value in. It knows to stay where the table is. And so we can just click down here, double click that bottom right box. We're going to center this again, and there we go. And let's press let's do Alt HBT and put this in a nice little box here. There we go. And so this entire list we've got here, in a matter of minutes, we've put everything here into a very simplified list. And so rubber base, no duplicates. We know for sure that it's 48.48 feet. Paint PT 8, that's just 178.22 square feet. Obviously, we're going to round that up or add some waste to it, whatever we want. Now that we've got this, we can turn this into a table. I would recommend going over this list and getting rid of the formulas, just pasting values and then turning it into a table, and so you can organize. But hopefully this saves you a little bit of heartache, especially if you have thousands of line items like we sometimes do. And that's all I've got. Thank you so much.